But I know how to be mean to them. I can even put them down. But to fight and look at the man whose guts I just tore open with the halberd. Fuck that. I don't have the stomach for it.
You can do it. Every man needs to take up arms now. That's the way it is.
Well, it must be, if I'm having to do it.
I'll be waiting for you at the gate to the outer bailey.
Kurva. This won't end well.
Are you already on the way?
Aye. I'm going already.
He's got like a bowl on his head for a helmet. Alright, let's see. I've got 13 arrows. Didn't they say there was someone that could give me ammo? There's an archery icon up there. I don't know if that's it. Or was that just the hunter guy that wanted the archery contest? I don't know what that was. I'm like, oh, wait, right here?
Almost 4 years already, Mukluko.
Is that Beansy? Yo, thank you, buddy. 4 years, dude, 47 months. Oh my gosh, feels like we just met 2 days ago. Not yesterday, at least 2 days. Appreciate that, thank you. All right, well, I got some arrows just then. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, well, I imagine I'm not gonna have much time to shoot before I start meleeing and bonking.
New crossbows from Sir Peter's army.
Is there's still bodies on the wall from the first wave? Oh, this thing's covered up. Where we were dropping the stones. Okay.
Would you look at this big-eared boy?
Well, this is unbelievable. Why, if it isn't Henry the blacksmith himself.
No, wait. The son of Sir Radzik.
Indeed. The boy's almost...
I think these two were the guards of the keep at Skalitz at the beginning of the first game.
The Lord. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm glad to see you too, lads. I hardly recognized you at first. What's with the beards?
Me and Yannick bet we wouldn't shave till we got home.
And whoever has the shortest beard will have to pay the other one's bill at the tavern.
So who's winning?
Me, of course, as you can see.
Don't listen to him. I'm winning. But just by a hair. Ha!
Zizka has made me a commander. You're now in my company.
We know. We volunteered for your company.
We'd rather have Henry of Skalitz than Lord Capon with his nose in the air. Or that madman the devil.
Lord Capon with his nose in the air.
Get us through this? It's Henry. That's what I said to Yaroslav. That boy survived his own death at least once.
Get up and wait here for the others. Then we'll assign tasks.
Well, that boy's taking his new role seriously, eh?
Aye. He might even think he knows what he's doing.
Alright. What's next?
How can I help you?
Show me your way.
What do you got for sale? Sketches. Yeah, just buy it outright.
I'm glad
That's fine.
you found what you were looking for.
That will allow me to top off the durability on my weapon.
Sir. I'll have a look.
And then we can sell my old hammer, which is that one. Don't need that axe either. Oh, he can't afford both. I'll just sell one. Take what gold he does have. Get a bunch of reputation, because I just gave him a crazy good deal. I really want to like the two-handed weapons in this game. The problem is just the simple fact that bonk goes through armor. That's it. I keep coming back to that. Like axe, sword, halberd. Bonk goes through the armor. The bonk just, the shockwave, it just goes right through. It's like, you are concussed, and now you're dead. Crushing damage over feet, yeah. Is there no staved weapon that does bludgeoning? Staved weapon? Not that I know of. I've only seen one-hand blunt weapons.
How's it looking, Captain? Do we have enough arms and ammunition?
We have enough ammunition for now, but we have fewer targets. Those Prague bastards have dug into the village and are building barricades. But when they come again, stop by here with the men for arrows.
All right. So you're in charge of the smithy here? I've got plenty of experience as a blacksmith. Can I help you with anything?
You are a blacksmith? Sehr gut. We found a lot of very old weapons in the fortress, which, with a bit of care, could still be usable. So, if you know how to do it, take 2 Schwerter over there from the table and see if you can get those edges sharpened up.
Collect swords to be sharpened. I wonder if I could just use the kits that I just bought.
Do you want to help us? Sharpen these swords then.
Repair the swords. I don't really want to use the sharpening stone. I'll just do it with kits.
I had a look at those swords. Here they are.
Let me see them. Amazing. Great work. They are as good as new.
I just went ding ding.
You know your way around the smithy, young man. Danke.
I didn't even use the
Someday
smithy.
I will repay you for your help.
Okay. Is it speech time?
All right, company. We're all here.
So, have you got a big speech?
If we help each other and stay close together, we'll hold the fortress. There's more of them, but we're fighting for a just cause.
For King Wenceslas!
Vengeance will be ours. Marquardt will pay for everything.
And don't forget about Brabant. We have to survive so we can wring his fucking neck.
For a good cause, for revenge, for living long enough to kill that other guy.
I hope it won't be so terrible. Being a knacker is no easy work. Being a soldier can't be much worse, can it?
As a knacker, you're used to death, aren't you? Once you get your teeth into it, you'll be a killer, I bet.
What are your orders, Henry?
That's such a weird... Dude, Sam's like, don't worry, buddy. I have a feeling you're going to be real good at murder. Like, yo.
What do you think is most needed now, Kubienka?
There's nothing happening yet, so we have some time. We must use it to repair our arms, collect ammunition, and sharpen our weapons.
The Praguers aren't ready to mount another attack yet, so there's no need to waste your energy. Repair your arms and get in some good rest. The next attack won't be long now.
Captain Frenzel in the smithy will help you with your weapons. All right, men. You have your orders. Dismissed. Oh, and Henry, you should go and rest too. Tonight you will be checking the posts.
Okay, go and lie down once you have finished doing the rounds of the castle. I'd say I did the rounds of the castle before I went and talked to those guys, so that's fine. Yeah, everything that I need to do is good. Oh, now the marker's above me. Okay. That's not mine. My room's up here.
Here you are, Henry. Do you have a moment?
What's up?
I thought we could have a little chat. We've both been given command of a company. How's it going so far?
Well, a commander is nothing without good men. My company's not too bad.
You've had command for less than a day, but you're already spouting such wisdom. Henry of Skalitz, a modern-day Alexander the Great. I had no idea you had the soul of a strategist.
I've picked up a few things here and there. And what about you? You're quite experienced when it comes to giving orders, right?
Bollocks. Ordering someone to bring you wine is different from commanding troops in a battle. Whereas I have plenty of experience with the former, in the case of the latter, it was always me who was carrying out orders.
Well, we've been through enough together. And not just at the tavern. You know how to be a rude arsehole, but also a loyal friend who's willing to stick his neck out for others. Your company should be glad to have you in charge.
Thanks, Henry. Well, enough talk. You should go and rest. Take care of yourself and your men.
You too.
Won't disturb you any longer. Rest.
Alright, nourishment 75. Smoked sausage gives 23. Alright, so we're at 98 now. Alright. Go to sleep. Later at night. Tree bucket!
Time for what, you lazy sack of shit?
I'm not happy about that shot. I have a buff called Well-Balanced Diet. And if I keep my nourishment between 50 and 100, for 3 days in a row, then I get a buff permanently until I go under 50 or over 100. Laying down to sleep dropped me from 99 to 45. Which means it was unavoidable, and I just lost that buff that I've had for like weeks in-game. Big set. Alright, I guess eat the cheese to get nourishment back up, but... Why are they calling the dry down here? Check on the guard at the gates. Also for sleeping like 5. Yeah, I don't really... That amount of lost nourishment is like days of being awake. That was weird. They're yanking me, Pizzle. Like that is some crap.
Wake up!
You check things, Henry?
How are things? Is everything alright?
Quite like grave.
Let's hope it's not the quiet before the storm.
Anything fuck up, I sound alarm.
Good man. Okay. Gotta go out to the Palisades now. That's the little wooden walls outside. And we know just because of the intro at the beginning of the game that this outer area is gonna get Lost.
My lord, what are you doing here? Everything's perfectly all right.
Why are you calling me your lord? Don't you know who I am?
He said, look out, someone's coming.
Of course. I'm sorry, friend.
Friend? What's my name?
Fuck.
To arms!
That's not my name.
To arms! We're under attack! Ladders against the walls! Knock them down!
Yeah? Fuck that.
Alright, no more of those. And now it's time, chat, for drugs! Oh! Are you on my side? Okay. There's no bonk icon for him. Electro Kimran. Wait, is that it?
Listen up! I want to double up patrols on the palisade. There'll be a guard posted at the tower and the gate at all times. No one may leave their post until someone comes to replace them. Keep your eyes locked on what's outside the castle. If you need to shit, better let it drop from the walls. The Pragas know it'll take more than brute force to get the better of us. Now they will try deception. Today they nearly took the castle from us.
Let's see.
Without a fight. That can't happen again. Now get to work.
Report to Zizka.
Come here. How the hell did they manage to get inside without anyone noticing? Were you there?
They killed one of Pisek's men and put on his colors.
I didn't expect something so deceptive from the Pragas. Although, after the devil shot at them, we can't expect them to be honorable.
What do we do now?
We must bolster our patrols. We can't afford a cock-up like this again. On the other hand, we mustn't overdo it. Your men saved our asses, mainly because they were the ones who were arrested. Good work, Henry.
So, right there, because you said that, my first thought is that this outcome was better because earlier I told my guys to sleep.
We'll take it from here.
And I love that thought, because it means that, like, you know, there's like pros and cons to your decisions, which is always a good feeling in an RPG. Day 11. Wait, are they building a wall or taking down a wall? Looks like they're dismantling part of our palisade.
It seems they are very keen on having this silver. I wasn't expecting them to move so fast.
Good thing I brought a lot of poisoned meat to keep everyone nice and fed.
We need to do something about this.
I just realized I never got to talk to Musa. I never found him, I don't think.
I'm sure they'd love to get the silver. Just let them try.
Gentlemen, tough words will not win us the battle. We have no response yet from Jobst. Our supplies are running thin, our ammunition is running out, and the moat will be filled in any day now. I propose reopening negotiations with them.
Fuck negotiating.
Yes.
Are we talking to that wall there?
But we can't just sit here. They're advancing too quickly.
We have to
Oh,
slow
the
them
guy with the
down,
shovel was
Sir.
filling in the moat
And
with
slow
dirt.
them down
Okay.
we shall. They think they've driven us into a corner, so we'll have to convince them of the opposite. We'll attack them.
What? But that would be suicide.
I agree. What exactly are we going to attack?
They've made themselves nice and comfy in the village below the fortress. And they're building their bloody barricades, ladders, and God knows what else. All of it has to burn.
You're mad.
So how will we do it?
I've chosen a group of riders from among Peter's men who know the village well. They'll ride in and set the camp ablaze.
How will they get in? The village is full of enemies.
I know. That's why there'll be another group to create a distraction.
Oh, pick me, my lord.
We'll send another company down below the northern wall to make a mess in their trenches. That will get the Pragas riled up, and in the meantime, we'll burn down their camp.
That leaves us with one detail to work out. Who will go down below the walls? It's a suicide mission.
I'll do it.
Would you look at that? Take him as an example. And not you, Henry. I need you at the castle. Don't worry. Hinak
Reputation
will lead the charge.
gained.
He's already preparing.
Would not someone more level-headed be better?
You don't know Devil.
Aye. A madman for a mad plan.
But Devil won't go alone. Henry, Capon, I want you both on the ramparts. Lord Capon is the best marksman we have, after all.
Is
But
he?
each of you will choose
I mean,
three
he's a
of your
good
men
hunter, so.
who'll leave the fortress with the Devil.
You want me and Henry to choose men to send to their certain death?
You're a commander, so act like one. We must slow them down at all costs.
In that case, please excuse me. I'll have to get ready.
We're done here anyway. To the task, gentlemen!
To the
This
task!
won't end well.
Henry, come here.
It was locked in conversation.
There's something else I want to discuss with you. We're still holding a prisoner from our last clash. Dry Devil will interrogate him. We need to find out where to focus our attack in the village.
What do you mean?
Where they store ammunition, where they keep food, whether or not they're building siege engines.
Oh god, are we gonna torture
The more
someone?
we know, the more damage we can cause them. Get that information out of him at all costs.
Oh.
Am I supposed to torture the prisoner?
I don't care what you do with him. I just want answers.
I'm on it.
May God be with you.
Oh my gosh. Choose men for the raid, interrogate the prisoner. Oh man, we have to do the torture game again. I do not miss the torture game. Alright, I think everything's full durability. Okay. The torture game? The torture game. I wonder if the enemy would never have gotten over the walls if you'd reinforced the Night Watch. Maybe, but the conversation looked like it was someone from the Devil's group that failed their guard duty, not mine. But they also just might have been more tired. Alright, so... Talk to your men at the gate, talk to your men in the court, to your men at the infirmary. B is interrogate the prisoner. Dude, why is my nourishment at 44 again? It's like every time I sleep, I'm losing like just like a massive... Dude, I am digesting like crazy. Hold on, is there food in here? Alright, one more. Alright, we're at 94. Leave the rest. Maybe you have a ridiculous metabolism? Yeah, but we haven't the whole game.
How will we do it?
Can we start with the interrogation?
Hold your horses, youngster. He's one of those fuckers who crept in here before during the night. And he's pretty banged up from the skirmish. If we go too hard on him, he might kick the bucket. So we'd better stick to the most important questions. What will we start with?
Weaknesses.
We need to know more about how their siege camp is laid out, so our cavalry knows how to hit them where it hurts.
Aye. It'd be useful to know where they've got their ammunition and grub supplies. And if they're building any siege engines. So, we're agreed. Except, maybe for one thing. If you're going to shit yourself again, like at Malashov, you'd better wait outside. Just remember, there's no time for mercy. I'll be going out there in a while. And everything we find out from him could make the operation a lot easier.
My men are going out with you, so don't think I'm not taking this seriously.
Well, I'm glad we see eye to eye. Let's get to it then.
To the task, Torture.
My, look at that finery. You must be the richest man in this castle.
You're still in the mood for jokes. I know you lot are fucked. So don't bother trying anything funny on me.
Oh, come now. I mean, we're just chatting here. I noticed you fellas are in the habit of taking stuff that doesn't belong to you. Like that camp of yours in the village, eh? Seems like you've settled in nicely there. No doubt you've got it all neatly set up. So don't be shy. What can you tell us about it?
Fuck all!
Looks like we'll have to persuade you somehow.
Who do you think your loyalty is helping? Sigismund has taken off, and the silver he paid you with? That's what you see in front of you. That proves what a treacherous bastard he is. Anyway, do you really think you'll
I just
see
leveled
as much
up?
as a groschen out
What?
of this? The ones at the top will take everything for themselves. You'll be lucky if you get back home with your head on your shoulders.
That's right. And you'll improve your chances by starting to talk. Now!
Fuck.
Success.
You're right. Our main camp is in the village. We have another one on the road to Raborsh, but that's just to keep control of the road, so no one can bring you supplies.
That's not enough. I need details.
What? About what?
How are your gunpowder and ammunition supplies?
Ever since our ammunition store in the camp burned down, the situation has been dire.
I love it. Oh, delicious. A throwback to a decision I made like 7 hours ago. It was when we were incognito in Sigismund's camp, and we met the other spy, and we had the option of selling him out, but I chose to let him live so he could do his sabotage after I left. He blew up the ammo store. This is a throwback to Crow blowing up the ammo store. So good.
But there's a smithy in the village, though, and we can make new arrowheads and cannonballs.
Wouldn't it be a pity if something happened to that smithy?
How are your supplies holding out, and where are you storing them?
There's some in the barn, on the green, but there's no problem with supplies. Even if you took everything from us, we'd simply get what we need from the surrounding villages.
Aye. We can't slow them down much that way.
How do you want to conquer our position? Do you have any siege engines?
All our trebuchets are in Prague.
Tree bucket.
The lads would like to have them brought here, so they don't have to scale the walls with ladders, but that would take at least a week. So the captain ordered mantlets and ladders made. All the wood is carried into the smithy, and that's where the fellas do all the work.
That's good to know.
Good. I think that'll help us. But I'm not done with you yet.
That's right, fella. But we still have one more subject to discuss.